Welcome to the channel. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Today I would like to do a book presentation. The first book I would like to present is this book right here. And I like this book. It has good annotations, footnotes in it. And I love the translation. I love the NRSV translation. It is a very accurate translation. So this book, I like it. This is my favorite Bible to use. This is my #1 study Bible. So the next book I would like to present is this book. All right. So this is the New Revised Standard Version Updated Edition. But I really don't like the translation too much. So I think I'm going to stick with the NRSV translation and just use this one for footnotes. That's what I do with this one. Next book is the Chronological Life Application Study Bible in KJV. So this book is good because it gives you the Bible events in the order in which they occurred. That's what chronological means. So that's my main purpose for using this Bible. Another reason why I like this Bible is because it has the definitions of the Old English words inside. So because it's the KJV translation, so you might not know what the word, just say for instance, garrison means, which is a military fort. It has the definition for that word in it. So that's another useful tool that this book provides. And that's why I like this book, and because of the chronology. The Jewish Study Bible. So this is just the Old Testament. I like this book here because it's a study Bible. It has annotations in it. It's actually a set. So that's the Old Testament. This is the Apocrypha and the New Testament. So it's a 3 set. See how much information you get? So you get this much information with this set. You get that much information. Old Testament. Oh, I got it wrong. Let me rearrange it. All right, let's do it like that. All right. Old Testament, Apocrypha, New Testament. And these are the updated second editions. And the Old Testament for the Jewish study Bible, for this set, the Old Testament is in the New JPS translation, which is a very heavy, accurate Hebrew translation into English. And I like this translation. But they give you the NRSV translation for the Apocrypha books, and the New Testament is in the NRSV. And this book, what I love about this book here is the footnotes. It gives you the background commentary. So it gives you an understanding on the cultural background, the history, the customs of the people, things like that. So that's what I like about this book. And it's in the NKJV translation. You can only get this book in 3 translations. You can get it in the NIV, you can get it in the NKJV, or you can get it in the NRSV, which is going to be very hard to get because they are out of print. So if you're lucky enough to find one, you're going to pay like probably $150 or more for it. But that's the translation I would rather have, the NRSV. But I wasn't able to get the NRSV because they're out of print. So I chose the NKJV instead, because I'm definitely not going to get an NIV translation. So let's just open it up. Let's just show you. So this is what you'll find in this book. So let's just zoom in. So let's just look at just that. 720 waters will turn to blood. This is usually considered the first of the 10 plagues that Yahweh sends against Egypt. Within an ancient Near Eastern societies, this event would have signified national calamity the invasion of the chaos, and even a divine curse on the land in Egypt. It was Pharaoh's responsibility to maintain a state of proper order and justice, referred to as ma'at. See, that's all I'm going to read, but that's what you get in this book. The culture background information. How about that? That's pretty cool. Next book I would like to present is the Bible Almanac. The Bible Almanac. Everything you need to know about the Bible. This is a very useful book to read, you know. Just sit down and read this book and just soak up some information, get some knowledge, and get a better understanding of the Bible. I mean, it's an almanac for pretty much everything. It's an almanac for events that occurred. It's an almanac for history. It's an almanac for cooking. It's an almanac for planting vegetables. It's an almanac for everything. But this is a Bible almanac, so you should check this out. And it's by Packer Tenney White. The Bible Almanac. Next book I would like to present is the Book of Bible Lists. More than 6,000 fascinating items. So this book here, this is a great book for like just quickly grabbing some information. You know, it may be something you may have forgotten. So this is a good tool to just quickly grab information that you may have forgotten. It's almost like notes. So let's just look in and see. So like, let's just open up page and see. I'll just show you. So just say, for instance, cities. So it shows you all of the cities in the Bible. Look at that. All of the cities in the Bible. It shows you. See? Cities. All cities in the Bible. Right here. Cities. A lot of cities. So that's why it's so much. So all of this is cities. Nineveh, Nob. I mean, look at this. I mean, this is so great. So what I would do next is look at a map, a Bible atlas, right? And just look up all these cities so you can know the location, right? City builders, commands to believers. So much information. Check it out. Another book. Second edition, Hermeneutics, Principles and Processes of Biblical Interpretation by Henry Berkler. I'm not going to butcher his name this time. Henry Berkler. All right. So this book here, it teaches you how to interpret the scriptures. It helps you understand like what a parable is, what a metaphor is, etc., etc., etc. So I'm not going to go too much into detail, but check it out. Hermeneutics. It's a Bible study tool. Next book, the Oxford Bible Commentary, the Apocrypha. So this is a commentary for the Apocrypha. And to be honest with you, it's pretty hard to find commentaries on the Apocrypha because most people that create commentaries, they only create commentaries for the Old and New Testament. They don't create commentaries for the Apocrypha. So really, the only commentary that you're going to find on the Apocrypha is this one, and it's another one out there. I can't think of the name of it. I actually have it. It's a brown book. Can't think of the name of it, but if you look up commentaries for Apocrypha, you'll find this one, and you will find that brown book by Fortress Press. It's only those two. That's what this is, and check it out. If you're into the Apocrypha, if you need a little help on the Apocrypha, maybe some insight, some understanding on the Apocrypha books, get this. And if you don't know what the Apocrypha books is, I could just show you real quick. This is the Apocrypha books. Introduction to the Apocrypha, Tobit, Judith, Esther. So you get Esther, the rest of the book of Esther in the Greek. Wisdom of Solomon, Ecclesiasticus, Baruch, with the letter of Jeremiah, additions to Daniel, the prayer of Azariah, the song of the three Jews, Susanna, Bel and the Dragon, First and Second Maccabees, First Esdras, Prayer of Manasseh, Psalm 51, Third Maccabees, Second Esdras, and Fourth Maccabees. So that's your apocryphal books. And there's some highlights. All right, and it tells you right here authors. Most of the authors of the apocryphal books are anonymous or pseudonymous. You know what that means? That is a fake author, that they're lying saying that someone wrote the book, but actually they didn't write the book. That's what that means, pseudonymous. Or anonymous, meaning they don't tell you the name of the author at all. Next book. Oh, this is a great one right here. Everybody should read this book. The Introduction to the Hebrew Bible, 3rd edition. There's actually a 4th edition out right now. It's a red it's a red book, just like this, I think. It looks red. It says 4th edition. Introduction to the Hebrew Bible, 3rd edition by John J. Collins. Great book. I mean, this is a great book. Just check it out. And, chapter 1, Near Eastern context, early history of the Near East. All right, see that? Look at that information. See that? It tells you about Enki and Enlil. You know about Enki and Enlil, the flood stories? It tells you about that in here. Well, so if you want a great scholarly insight on the Old Testament, get this book right here. And the New Testament, a historical introduction to early Christian writings by Bart D. Ehrman, 6th edition. I paid $10 for this book off of eBay or something like that. But if you buy the most recent edition to this book, it's going to cost like $70. It's a great book, but I personally wouldn't buy the $70 version because you don't really have to. The most updated version and this version here, the information is pretty much the same. I would just buy this one, the 6th edition, which is very informative. It tells you about the early Christians. It tells you about the different Christian sects. Here it goes. Here it is right there. The diversity of early Christianity. So you had Jewish Christian adoptionists. What else you had? You had the Marcionite Christians. What else? You had the Gnostic Christians. Many different sects. So I'm not gonna go too deep, but I'm just giving you a little insight. You should check this book out if you want to understand the New Testament. Check this book out. Next book is this book right here. The Bible Says So. What We Get Right and Wrong About Scripture's Most Controversial Issues by Dan McClellan. Check it out. And of course, World History in Chronological Order. The Encyclopedia of World History by Peter N. Stearns. World History in Chronological Order. Because when you're reading the Bible, you're reading history. So you want to know everything surrounding the Bible's history. You want a full understanding. So why not read an encyclopedia in chronological order? So check this book out. You can even get this book for free on archive.org. I have so many books on PDF form on archive.org. I have an account on there. It's a free account. So you read books for free on archive.org. So you can actually do a presentation and read them online. Whatever you want to do. It's convenient. So check this book right here out. World History in Chronological Order. And These are the two books here that I have been talking about. This is one of the two books that I've been talking about. This right here is The Concise Laws of Human Nature by Robert Greene. So this is a great book to understand psychology and human behavior. That's what this book is good for. Concise version. So we have a smaller version of this book and we have a bigger version of this book. This version here is like 300 pages. The bigger version is like 600 pages. I have listened to the audio version of this book, the 600 page one, but I have the concise version in print. So this is a great book. You should really check this book out if you want to understand psychology and human behavior. Check it out. Great book. I love this book. It's the concise version. Look at that. Let's not forget, #1 New York Times bestseller, author of the 48 Laws of Power, The Concise Laws of Human Nature. And another book I've been telling people about is this one here, #1 bestseller, the groundbreaking book that redefines what it means to be smart. Emotional Intelligence, Why It Can Matter More Than IQ. I have this book on audio version as well. I have listened to it on audio version. So I can't say enough good about this book right here. It has really helped me out. Really gave me a lot of wisdom and knowledge and understanding. It taught me a lot and it will teach you a lot. So you should get this book. It's a great book. #1 bestseller. Everybody knows about this book. So check it out. Even if you got to check it out on the audio version. Another great book for critical thinking. I believe everybody should critical think and learn how to critical think. This book definitely will teach you how to critical think. #1 New York Times bestseller, The Power of Knowing What You Don't Know. Think Again by Adam Grant. Great book, well-known book. You should get this book. You really should check it out. I promise you, you'll love it. This book, right? Because I like to argue with folks. I like to debate. It's just something I love to do. And this book here has helped me do that even better. The runaway national bestseller, How to Argue and Win Every Time, at home, at work, in court, everywhere, every day, by Jerry Spence. 18 weeks on New York Times bestseller. Another New York Times bestseller. Great book. You really should check it out. And this book here about arguing, a rule book for arguments, the 5th edition by Anthony Weston,